Hello. Hi. Uh, Hi everyone. So I'm a little bit nervous because this is my very first time for me and my team members also. I really don't know how we gonna do this, but yeah, we really gonna do this. And hello and welcome to our channel. Today, me and my team members going to talk about psychodynamic theory. And I'm Pravitna and I'm taking DTESL course at MSU Ipoh College. Now, I'm going to introduce my team members. First of all, I'm going to introduce my first team member, and that is she.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Rajeshwari. I am taking TESL course from MSU College. Hi guys, I am Teresa Kiri. I am taking TESL course at MSU Ipoh.
Hi guys, I am Jashwini. I am taking DTESL course at MSU Ipoh.
So, have you ever wondered what is psychodynamic theory? To understand psychodynamic theory, let's have a look. This theory first founded in early 19th and 20th century, and this theory founded by a man of the myth named Sigmund Freud. Theory actually for understand why from the human behavior. We all actually have think about why we do this, why we do like that, and it's all actually related from our minds. Because our minds we are now living in. Actually, Freud believed that our minds are like iceberg. All are going on in our mind surface, then I realize. Exactly. So now we all have that question, right? Actually, this theory influences our mind. According to this theory, it's boiled down three main pillars. Here we go. The first pillar is unconscious mind. What is unconscious mind? The unconscious mind is, we actually all have desires, right? So the unconscious mind comes from when we are sleeping as a dream. So here we can see the rat is actually sleeping. So as I tell, while we sleeping only, we can get unconscious mind, right? So now she's in dream. What she dreamed about actually?
I dream about my celebrity crush Gavin B.
Huh? So recognize with you?
Yes.
Wake up girl, that's actually your unconscious mind, your desire.
No, it's real.
Second pillar is our early childhood experience. What is early childhood experience? Well, early childhood experience is basically our few years of childhood life is actually the blueprint of now who how we are today. Third pillar is our hidden mind. What is our hidden mind? Actually, our hidden mind is we all have the hidden thoughts, feelings, etc., etc., etc. Our human minds are like computer, like it's have a lot of things to think and do, and we all think it, right? And if we think and think and think, it's actually affecting us, like make us stress. For example, our phone. Alright, now you can see lot of apps are running in the background, right? Now, if we clearly, it's go. Exactly, right? So that's how our minds also works. Moving on, now we look at how Freud is mapping our mind structure in this theory. So, in this theory, first we move into the ID. What is ID? ID is actually our small children's version. In our children vision, we actually we have a lot of desires, right? We actually want this, that, and you want, for example, in childhood, you want to be a doctor, but now we are a special student. Even me, myself also. First, I want to be a detective. Now, I am actually a special student. Our ego is actually our decision making, which is the middleman, and need to balance our ID and our superego. And the final one, but not the least one, is superego. Superego is like our parents, like literally our street parents. Okay, it's actually is taught us what is right, what is wrong, and our moral values.
Wow, that's my favorite chocolate. Wow, look, it looks so delicious. You can eat all by yourself.
It's more sugar, not good for health.
Okay, we have just
Explain the next is psychodynamic approach. Here we have four main points. First is explain current behavior, and second is emotion, third is past experience, and fourth is unconscious mind. Moving on, theoretical assumption. What is theoretical assumption? Theoretical assumption is developed by Sigmund Freud. It's actually explaining human behavior through the internal psychological process. How it's connected to counseling. As a future counselor, it's actually correct. If you have a client in future and you are a counselor, it's actually first you need to ask them their past experience to explore their problem.
As my teammates say, the early childhood experience was the foundation of who are you today. That about the unresolved conflict, which was the childhood experience, make our adulthood very tough as we have anxiety, unsocialism, and makes tough to communicate with the people. Counseling, our goal was connect our own problem with safe environment to challenge ourselves today, to make ourselves self-confidence strong and build a strong mindset.
Oh my god! How dare you look it? It is so costly, you know.
This is our that early childhood.
Very stubborn. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Mom, I didn't do anything.
It's okay, my dear.
This is our good early childhood looks like the reality. Have you thought about how to escape from our past experience? We have a strategy when we are strategy as an unconscious mind when we are asleep, as we are escaped from the anxiety and acceptable thoughts. Counselor actually identify this mechanism to guide the client toward healthier. The next slide was the techniques and skills. Okay, first of all, it's a free association. In the process, client we have to make them a safe environment to express their problems, to speak freely whatever comes to mind without fearing about others' thoughts. Purpose to communicate with the client, to uncover the hidden thoughts and feelings they are most traumatized in their life, and the counselor role was listen them carefully without judging them to make them comfortable and create a bond with a safe environment. The next techniques and skills was a dream analysis, which Fred believed the dreams are pathway for the unconscious mind to express the hidden desire and the conflict. Dream analysis goal to help the counselor and the client to understand the inner thoughts toward in the dreams as they store deep in the mind. Some of the transference is a client transfer feelings from the important figure in the past to the important person like a parent, a friend, or direct to a counselor. First, the transference where the client transfer the feelings from the important figure in the past to the important person like a friend, parent, or the direct to a counselor. Transference, why it matters? Because it's allowed to a counselor to observe the client relation patterns in the real life to what the client really go through with their life. The clinical value too was identify that this emotional shift and resolve the past traumas in their present life to make comfortable with their present relationship. Finally, we bring it all together was interpretation, is helping the client understand and explain the behavior behind the behavior and emotion thoughts because of the past experience in the present.
As Marina will say about techniques and skill, I will explain about application of psychodynamic theory in resolving a client's problem. This theory helps in making anxiety. For example, students during presentation or at some time, they may feel anxiety without understanding why. Through counseling, counselors help clients to explore their unconscious mind and identify their past experience linked to past failure or criticism from teachers, students, and even their own parents. Understanding uncovered hidden causes, clients can manage their anxiety effectively. A client with low self-confidence, which is basically caused by negative childhood feedback. For example, some parents compare their own child with other children who has good in academic performance and also active in sports cultures. The counselor provides empathy, unconditional positive regard, and genuine understanding. Conditional help clients to build self-worth and confidence. As a result, the client can make more confident and also capable of doing positive choice in their life. Psychodynamic theory help in trying to facing relationship issue. Some clients struggle with problems such as trust issue or the fear of abandonment. This caused by unresolved childhood experience, which is they feel lonely sometimes, and also they may be ignored by their own family, their own friends in the most difficult situation. So the counselor create a safe environment where clients can express their feelings freely without being judged or ignored by other members. So this helps them develop a relationship, deep with trust, and also untold feeling.
Hi everyone, today I am going to talk about criticism of psychodynamic theory. Okay, this developed by Sigmund Freud, and he focused on unconscious mind and emphasized childhood experience. The first point is lack of scientific evidence. So the first one is concept can't be direct observed, and then hard to test scientifically, relief of case of study. This means like this, unconsciously mind can't be direct and it hard to test scientifically. Because of this, psychological argue that the theory is fully reliable. Second point is too much focus on childhood. So if we focus on childhood, it will emphasize early childhood experience, ignore influence of adult life, and personality can still change over time. This can influence our screen time, our thinking, and etc. This will help us ignore our adult life and focus on our childhood life. The third theory is gender bias. Theory is male-centered and based mainly male experience, and ignore female physical development. This will make the man is achievers and the woman won't achievers. The society will compare the man and the woman. This will make consider outdated in modern society. The overall conclusion, physiodynamic theory developed by Sigmund Freud, and it is an important theory in physiology that helps explain human behavior throughout the mind, unconscious mind.
Wait. So how is psychodynamic theory actually connect to our counseling subject?
Okay, this psychodynamic theory is connected to our counseling subject. Is the counselor should express the client's hidden thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, etc. Is it clear?
That's it, clear actually. So we are hope that you guys are now understand what is psychodynamic theory means and it's how connect to the counseling subject. And that's all from us. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.